final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
The first throw, here's Winston. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And that's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Winston. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now Benjamin gets past one man. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Hughes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Hughes. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Winston now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing, Winston.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jameis to throw it.
That caught by Tremble.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
A lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
3rd and short yardage. Winston.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now Hughes throwing to start the drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. To throw is Hughes. To throw on 2nd down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Chambers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Hughes now throwing on 1st down. Allen's got it complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 7 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Hughes looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Hughes. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They run with Hines. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Here's Hughes to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Hughes on 3rd and 2. He's got this complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Hughes. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense that you can make a case that there's 11 in the box. There's just no room. So I'm with you. You've got to find a way to push things downfield a little bit. Any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one that's satisfactory to them.
2nd quarter now. Toronto in possession of the football. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Hughes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. 30. 20. 10. 5. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw is Hughes. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he gets this up to the 34 outbounds here. Hughes now on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Well, this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Hughes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Nicholson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Working out of the gun, Winston.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston.
He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here's Hines. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Hughes. Open man. He's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hughes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd down and 5.
They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Leonard Fournette
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston.
That pass complete to Moore.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Winston now. throw left side complete. That's Nicholson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To the air again with Winston. Pressure comes and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. Winston. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We'll continue on and take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half. And in a tie ball game, they've got to be asking themselves, what can we do to get this passing game on track for the second half to come? Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hughes. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Hughes to throw on second down. Give him another one right back to Allen. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle they go. It's Chambers to about the 48-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Chambers. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Hughes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gay's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
They will start at the 25 as Spencer elects not to return this. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Able to slither by. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room here, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Winston. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He finds his man, complete. It's Nicholson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Nicholson.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. McCaffrey is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The kick by McManus is good, and that will knot us up at 10.
So we're back to even after the short field goal. CD, you like the decision to kick it there?
Well, I'm glad you asked me if I like it and didn't ask me if I love it, because I'm not even sure I like it, but I do get it. First job on this drive, tie the game. They did that. But now they've got to put a challenge to their offense and say, can't settle for 3 anymore, guys. We've got to get the ball in the end zone from here on out.
Toronto's offense ready to take over.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. And to the right side here, it's Allen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chambers, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's what made the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chambers, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Hughes. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Panthersons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Following the interception, Winston.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Winston. That caught by Trimble. From just shy of midfield, Winston. He finds his man complete. It's Nicholson.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Jameis again. His throw incomplete. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. To throw, Winston. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick by McManus is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Here's Hughes from the gun on third down. No hesitation. He goes right back to Benjamin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Operating from the gun. Hughes. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On first down, Chambers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Hughes looking to throw on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D.J. Waddle able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. To throw is Hughes. To throw on third down. And Allen's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Hughes going back to Allen. He's got him again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Hughes now to throw on second down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Fournette. Touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, Winston.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To the air again with Winston. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. On third down, Winston. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jameis to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Brings up second and 10. 40-yard
Throwing, Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. To throw is Winston.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
Hughes pass complete to Keenan Allen. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, second and 8. Back to throw. Hughes. Well, this is caught by Williams. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Let's listen in on the call.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Hughes from the gun on third down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll run on first down. It's Chambers. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down, it's Chambers, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Second and 11 now.
offense.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A fun, close ball game comes to an